Sailing out, blue skies above, passport packed and a heart full of love, cruising the world, just me and the sea. This is a life, it's where I'm meant to be. Stay strong and embrace the journey, waves rolling on, vibes feeling worthy. Stay strong and embrace the journey with a warm, strong adventure. Come sail it with me. Oh, stay strong. Got my shades on, ocean breeze, sipping slow, feeling at ease. Warm sun, good vibes roll free. Cruising the world, it's where I wanna be. Stay strong and embrace the journey. Feel the way, let the good times turn me. Stay strong and embrace the journey. Warm, strong adventures, come cruise with me. Yeah, stay strong. Yeah. Vibes feeling worthy. Stay strong and embrace the journey with warm, strong adventures. Come sail it with me. Stay strong and embrace the journey. Feel the way, let the good times turn me. Stay strong and embrace the journey. Warm, strong adventures, come cruise with me. Yeah, stay strong, come cruise with me. Yeah, stay strong.
Gobble, gobble, everybody. Gobble, gobble. Welcome in on this pre-Thanksgiving. What a great week. This is the best, one of the best weeks of the year. My Lions play Sunday, then I'm playing on Thursday. And guess what? I'm going to be on a cruise ship. So, yeah, I got to take my jersey. I got to represent Detroit. Go, let's go, Lions. I got to get out there. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being in here. Let's see what's going on. What's the good stuff going on? Let me go to the chat real quick. And I do have people. You have got to help me out with something here. So I'm gonna go through the chat, but I'm gonna ask this question of everybody in here. I have some Rockland. I'm not afraid to say their name. Rockland luggage. I've bought it 3 times, probably within the last year and a half, 2 years, and a wheel always cracks around the wheel. I need some good luggage, people. If you know of some good luggage, I would say price is no object, but yeah, I mean, let's, $500 and below for the full size 28-inch and then the 21-inch carry-on. So I want a matching set. Good luggage that you haven't had any problems with the wheels. My 28-inch is is I pack it to the brim. If I can take 50 pounds, 50 pounds is coming. I don't care if it's 3 days or a 14-day. Anywho, people, good luggage. And I'm done. I'm done with cheap luggage. My family's always, I've always been cheap somewhat. And Dad, don't get those cheap shoes. Dad, don't buy this. Dad, don't do that. All my kids, all my kids too. Let's make it clear here too. They've always told me, don't, Dad, stop being so cheap. Buy some quality stuff. No more Temu and Shein, which I love, by the way. But luggage. And Temu has actually, tell me the phones aren't listening to us, because Temu and all these other places have been popping up these ads for luggage on my phone. But anywho, I digress. If you know of good luggage, haven't had any problems with the wheels. The wheels are the most important part. Probably the zipper and wheels, or whatever locking mechanism they have. Because once you start walking with your luggage, when I found out my daughter did it. Once I grabbed her luggage, she had those 360 spinning wheels, good luggage. I probably should call her. Anyway, my life could never go back. I can't go back to regular luggage. I can't go back to cheap luggage. And this, I tried with this one because I really love the wheels. I mean, it had 360 and it was all, but it always cracks. It always dents. It's the hard, and I want the hard shell, not the soft sided, because I would just overpack that too much. Anyway, let's get into the chat. We got Scott in house. Scott, welcome in. Scott, a question. I want you to read through the lines, but is it up and running? And do you want to drop a link? Because if you do, I'm going to talk about it for a second. So read, Scott. I'm sending a message to you right now, Scott. You got Will G. Will G is out here. Oh, hold on. Let me get this Instagram going. I got Instagram working. I'm in the house. I'm feeling good. Will G's evening all out and about. We'll catch the replay. Thank you, Will G. Will G. Every time I see you now, I have a different opinion of you now. Will G's a party animal. Keisha's in the house. Hey, Keisha. Welcome in. Hold on. I'm not really in that festive mood. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Banter with Bill is back. Even though, it is that good, that time of year where it is, this temperatures, the fall's coming in. It's not a bad time. We got Linda Montemayor. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. I'm trying to get it right. I met Linda on this cruise. And Keisha's a member. Scott's a member. I appreciate you guys being members. Got Carnival Cruise Addicts in here. They're a member. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Gwen, welcome in to see you 2 days in a row. Appreciate it, Gwen. Ken Goes Cruising, welcome in from the freezing UK. It's probably about 38, 39 here. It's the temperature is dropping here, Ken. Everybody's saying hi. I'm just skipping over the highs if I can. Come on, mouse. Keisha says, that's where that song makes me want to kick off my shoes and lounge. Keisha, I got my shoes off right now. My little toesy woesies are in the sand. Well, in my mind, it's in the sand. Gobble, come on, Keisha. It's Thanksgiving time. It's turkey, ham, football. You can't ask. I'm off subject already, but I mean, I was going to talk about where I'm going. I'm going on World America. And that's going to I'm leaving out tomorrow, cruising Saturday, but Sunday football, and they have no disrespect, MSC. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it Playmaker because you copied Royal to the hilt. So it's Playmaker it's in the same spot that it is on Royal, back in the back off the. It's right there. Anywho, I'm setting up shop. Sunday, I'm setting up shop. Thursday, I'm setting up shop. 2 days, I'm going to be useless. I'm gonna be back there watching the ocean, the wake, because it's in the back of the ship. I'm gonna be watching the wake, watching football. You can't get better than this. Hopefully the Thanksgiving dinner is good. I think I was on there one time. It was. I wasn't very, not on that particular ship because it's the first time on the ship, but on the ship before it wasn't very good. But MSC, we're going to talk about MSC is doing a great job of acclimating to the U.S. market. I think. I know a lot of people. Well, some people don't, but we'll talk about that. Legacia, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. I probably butchered that name too. Legacia. It's probably Legacia because that's the one that throws me because I always want to say Legacia. So if I want to say Legacia, that means it must be Legacia because I just mess up everything. Oh, cruise nuts. Yes. Yes. Level 8. Yes. I saw level 8. I'm going to price it out again because when I did first start thinking about luggage, I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of money. But the suitcase level, that's a good one, cruise nuts. I forgot the name of it. This Noble, Nobl is out there. It's supposed to be good. But I found some from Samsonite. And years ago, I had soft-sided Samsonite, and I loved it. I should have kept with it. I should have kept with Samsonite, but no, I found something cheaper. But I will, cruise nuts, I will look up level 8. I know it's very expensive. But I'm tired of going through luggage. I'm just tired of going through it. Emily, welcome in. I see another level 8. I am going to. Veronica, get Samsonite. Okay, I have some Samsonite picked out right now. It's in my cart. It's waiting for me to push the button, pull the trigger. It's there. Samsonite. I had mine for years. I never had any problems with my Samsonite. But that was before the day of the 360 spinning wheels. So thank you, Veronica. Welcome in. Emily, what's up, my fellow cruisers? Carnival cruise addicts. And, probably like if you guys like who live in Florida, Carnival cruise addicts, live in Florida, cruise out of Florida, it's probably not a big deal. I don't know what those baggage handlers do in the airports and how they slam down, but somehow when my wheels hit or something, it damages this Rockland luggage. It damages it every time. Keisha said, "Yeah, don't be cheap." But I am cheap. What's this popping up over here? I am cheap. So what do I do about that, Keisha? My Vera Bradley has wheels. Are they the 360 spin wheels? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say 360? It spins around. Oh, let's people. Okay. Off subject. I get distracted very easily. I don't know if you know that or not, but I do. Anyway, I'm streaming on Instagram, and before it would show like the picture from YouTube or StreamYard, it would show the vertical, but it wouldn't match up well with what's over here, and you couldn't see the chat. But now, you see part of it. When I highlight it, you can see part of it. If you ever watch any of my little Opus One clips, you'll see how the chat is cut off. Here, it has my name down here, and then it has over here. If you go to Instagram, you see Keisha. Yeah, Bill, don't be cheap. If I highlight it, you can see it. Okay, StreamYard. I feel you. You're trying to make me steal because I'm cheap, and I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to go to. I just haven't decided yet. Anywho, back to the luggage. I'm going to go down the chat. Scott recommended luggage to us from Amazon, and we got it on a Prime deal. I don't trust Scott. Nothing personal, Scott. I don't trust Scott in luggage because every time I saw him, he had like a backpack. I'm not doing backpacks. I'm not doing backpacks. But anyway, maybe I will talk to Scott to see what he has to say. Everybody saying hello. Lageisha is saying level 8 is on my list. I hope it is worth it. That's my fear. That's my fear. Is it worth it? Scott, did you recommend some luggage? That's what I'm going on chat and oh, now I gotta start. Tracy, welcome in, Tracy. Tracy's a party animal too. I did not realize that. Cruise Nuts, Mike, Tracy, yeah, both party animals. Come on, Carnival Cruise addicts. I was wondering if anybody was going to notice them. I'm just playing. Carnival, I love you, Carnival. I'm never going any place. I mean, I might get a step out every now and then, but I'm not going any place. Laura, I love Playmakers. I love Playmakers too, but it's not Playmakers. I don't know. It might be called Sports Bar. I don't know because I didn't do a lot of research. Welcome in, Laura, by the way, on the Facebook side. On World America, they have it. It looks just like Playmakers. It's back where Playmakers is. I don't know what it's called, so I said I'm gonna just call it Playmakers. But hopefully it's like Playmakers, where I can sit down, watch my game in peace with other Lions fans taking over the ship. What is Emmy saying? Turkey, ham, polenta, and football, and family and friends. Family who? What? Who are they? I'm on a cruise, baby. I'm gonna have 5,500 families and friends around me. Go Lions! Ken goes cruising. You're so lucky, Bill. We don't sell until 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks? That's nothing. You can sleep 2 weeks, or at least I could. What is the only team to play every Thanksgiving? It's just 2 teams: Lions and Cowboys. Every Thanksgiving. Oh, hold on. Let me put my phone on. I do not disturb. If I'm not mistaken, Scott, Lions and Cowboys. Solo cruising and more. Welcome in. MSC for the win. That's what I'm hoping. I love MSC. I'm gonna get to it in a couple seconds. Emily over here dropping links. Thank you, Emily. And now, I have Nightbot on, and it makes sense now when it says Banter with Bill, because now it's actually Banter with Bill, because whenever I do like Scott, the show with Scott, or if I go live or whatever, I forget to go into Nightbot and cut it off. But it's actually right now, so I appreciate it. Together we travel. Will, welcome in. My Vera Bradley is, I can't say, but very good. Are those dollars? I can't really see what those icons are, Emily. Good, and it has a locking mechanism. I'm done. I'm telling you right now, I'm done. My next luggage will not be coming from Temu. It won't be a 3-piece set for $125. It will not be. Because I'm done. I got my bag right here. It's like, well, I think I'm gonna try to make it last one more time. One more. When I got home from Greece, my luggage was tore up. I'm telling you, man, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. But now, if I'm trying to get lifetime warranty. I'm trying, whatever it is, I want to try to get that. So, because that is, I travel too much to have to be replacing my luggage every year. And it's kind of vain, but I have the carry-on bag, but I want it to be a matching set. I want to look like I belong. So my carry-on bag is fine. I could get away with using that. But can you imagine having a level 8 and then the $100 or $59 carry-on bag? Ew. I talk too much sometimes. I could film. Hold on. Scott, did you ever say what kind of luggage you recommended? Did I miss it? It was a hard case, 28-inch. I can't even say, oh, how big? Scott, what brand was it? Kid says we recently tried some flight night luggage, good value and a good guarantee. I need the guarantee. Emily, I just checked my wheels. Yes, Bill, my luggage has the. Oh, nice. Oh, I mean, if you're walking in there and you just easily moving it around, if it's 360 wheels. That was the greatest. Next to sliced bread, that was probably the best invention ever. Okay, I say that about everything. American Tourister, that's a brand. It's been a while been around for a while. So that's another one. I have not looked at it yet. American Tourister did really well overseas, Bill. Did well over the cobblestone streets in Venice. Nice. Aaron, welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you being in here, my friend. Veronica's over here on the YouTube side. Hello, Banter with I was about to say BWB. I'm like, nothing much, Aaron. I'm like BWB. What's that? BWB and crew. Hey, Kimberly, Banter with Bill crew. Everybody saying hello. Oh, Vera Bradley is costly. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not worried about the cost. I'm more worried about the durability. So in other words, I don't want to buy a brand name and I'm just paying for the brand. I want something that's very durable. Kimberly Lavelle, 16 days until I cruise. It'll be here before you know it. Scratch and Pete, welcome in. Okay, I think I'm down to the bottom of the chat. So anyway, luggage, I will check those out. Aaron says, I just got home and she told me just wanted to show love and enjoy the show. Well, I appreciate it, Aaron. I always appreciate the love. So we're gonna talk a little bit. Hold on, let me get back here. We're gonna talk a little bit about ship I just got off of, MSC Seascape. Been on it a couple of times. I loved it, but now it's going out of Galveston, and in Galveston, I mean, I think, whenever you talk to somebody from Texas, only state Texas, you always hear that all the time. But the more I go down there, the more I realize how big Texas is. There's Laura. Hey, Laura from Huddle Adventures on the YouTube side. Appreciate you coming in. The more I'm starting to understand, I mean, they were telling me, some of the people I talked to, how they drove 13 hours. Oh, where are you coming from? Oklahoma? Arizona? No, I'm coming from Texas. Wait, what? You drove 13 hours and you were still in Texas? So, it's such a big, and that's why these cruise ships want to get down there. I mean, I've told you over and over again my feelings on cruising out of Texas. You got four ports, and hey, Vicky, welcome in. You got 4 ports that you go to. Will you ever get tired of them? Costa Maya is coming off that market because it's going to be royal. So, and it depends on how much you cruise. But one thing I will say, well, I'm gonna go to the airport. The airport, 2 airports, Bush and Hobby. And Bush is the one on the other side. You have to go through Houston. So it's not physically that far away, but you have to go through traffic. So it makes it, extra 30 minutes, 40 minutes, minute ride. Both are pretty good. I mean, I've never had a problem with the airports. The only problem I have with the airport, Delta, I fly Delta. Delta only flies direct into Bush International. So it gives me the longer ride. And the only thing I wish they would have some kind of shuttle service. And I'm going to look at somebody that I forget because I don't have it here right now, suggested like a shuttle service. Antoinette Fun, welcome in. But they need a shuttle service. I think I was talking about that yesterday or with Scott. If somebody had a business, a transportation business, and they could work that out, with a van. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Time out. Laura's talking business here. So time out. Bill, email level 8 and tell them you're a content creator and they'll send you free luggage. It can't be that busy. It can't be that easy because everybody on here is going to be a content creator milling to level 8. But guess what I'm going to do? I will, Laura. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that to all of them. Huh? Good man, Laura. Good idea. I'll put that up there so my people on Instagram can see it. That's a good idea. Maybe I will. Might have to do a comparison, but I do it. I travel enough. I can do the comparison. What I liked about this, what I didn't like about that. What's my favorite brand? Good idea. Noble has a NOBL. Noble has a affiliate program. They have an affiliate program, so I may have to. Laura, you might be onto something there. You might be onto something. So anyway, I said hello to Antoinette. Everybody else, I think I'm caught up. Seriously, Bill. They will, Bill. I know of at least 6 content creators right offhand. Well, thank you very much for telling me, Keisha. I'm sorry. Thank you, Keisha. Don't get mad at me. Emily, I just got news in my Google email. Carnival Horizon is delayed again? Oh, no. Okay, so, I will. I'll get together my come on, Chat GPT. I'm going to get my letters together that I'm going to write to the companies. And see about it. I wonder if Samsonite would do it, because the Samsonite luggage that I looked at, I think it was the Octave. I think the brand was Octave. The model was Octave, but I have to take a look at it again. So, anywho, getting back to the trip, I really do. Once you and this weekend in Galveston was jam packed. They had a bikers weekend, and I thought they handled it pretty well as far as the morning of. Now they did have a big accident, and it made it hard leaving out from the port area. But I thought Galveston handled it pretty well. I didn't go down the night before just because it was so crowded. I stayed in Texas City, which is a little outside Galveston. Let's say 25 minutes outside Galveston on a good day. But they wanted like $50, $60, $70 one way to go down to the port area in Galveston. And I wasn't going to spend $140 to go down there and maybe run into Will G, maybe see Island Time, maybe see TJ's destination. So I made the business call and I stayed in my room or in the area of my hotel. Laura says they sent us luggage and it lasted a year, which we know is pretty good considering how much we travel. That's what I'm running into, Laura. I mean, I travel too much. I can't keep buying luggage. I don't want to buy luggage every year. But okay. So level 8, I think that was the company you told me about, right, Laura? So level 8 lasted about a year. Yeah, that's as big. You know, I mean, I know I got it free, but if I buy it, that's a bit expensive to last a year. I can keep buying cheap luggage for that price. Emily says, check your private message, Bill, when you get a chance. Okay, Emily, I'll check. Linda, listen, Linda. Hey, Linda. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Let's see who else is here. Level 8, but it was free. No, I understand. But if I buy it, I lasting 1 year. I don't know. Anyway, getting back to Galveston. I think they do cruising well. Well, I see potential. I see potential for Galveston. And they're getting these ships. I wonder which cruise line is going to be the first to bring like a brand new ship down there. They treat Galveston more like they do like Australia. Australia never gets new ships. They get like hand-me-downs. And they treat Galveston like that. So I'm wondering now what cruise line will be the first one to bring a brand new ship to that port. And I was talking last night. There's 4 world class ships. Not, I mean, the class is world. The world is the class. They have Europa, World America, World Asia, and World Atlantic name. But they have 4 more world ships coming out. The question is, would they put one maybe on the West Coast? The West Coast is the same way. They get kind of the leftovers. As newer ships come in, they send the leftovers over to West Coast and to Galveston. I wonder which one's going to be the first one to get an actual brand new ship. Oh, you're right. Jubilee was, I'm sorry. Nellie. Welcome in, Nellie. I think that was Nellie. Hold on. Nellie, yes, you're my bad. I forgot. I was on that ship. How did I forget that? Jubilee. Well, I mean, I really want to know what real line is going. No. Carnival. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Carnival. That was, and it was a disaster. Man, embarkation was a disaster that day. But anytime things are changed, the problem I had with Galveston this time, and it has nothing to do with the cruise line. It really probably has nothing to do with the terminal area. Right, Cruise Nuts? We met on the Jubilee. It had more to do with I'm catching an Uber from a hotel. I'm catching an Uber from the hotel, and the Uber drivers have no idea. They have no idea where what port I'm talking about when I say Terminal 16. They have no idea. Emily, but the hour from Houston is like Orlando to Port Canaveral. Hobby is like, I think Hobby is more comparable to Port Canaveral, to Hobby being the one closest to the port area, is closer to like the Port Canaveral one. But even like at Port Canaveral, there are shuttles, outside shuttles that you can take, and there's more ways to get there than what you can in Galveston, or at least from what I found. And that was one of the problems that I ran into. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat real quick. I wonder if Uber drivers just didn't know since yes. Oh no. They didn't know. And unlike Miami, where there's like one main street. Oh, it's not this port. No, the ship is right down there. Okay, hop on this road and go down. Down there, their infrastructure wasn't built like that, which they should have, when they were building that port, they should have thought about how to connect the infrastructure. So like here's a main road. Take this down to whatever, and name the streets, whatever terminal it is. Take this down to Terminal 16 Road to make it easy for everybody to understand where you're trying to go. Because my guy had no clue. And apparently he wasn't the only one. And other drivers trying to drop people off. And yeah, Emily, Hobby is closer. Carnival needs a nicer terminal in Galveston. They do. I mean, this Galveston, this MSC port, no complaints. The people were great. They were. Hey, Dark Thing, welcome in. The people were great. Plenty of seats. Well, when I went early, but there were plenty of seats for everybody. They were doing some kind of like, on the job training. So I mean, that was to be expected. People are doing the scan machines and all this other stuff for the first time, or not too many times. So no complaints with that. I mean, I see the potential there, and I do, trust me. I mean, I talk about Galveston and cruising out of Galveston. The only thing I really have negative to say about that is just the ports that you go to. So if I take 4 or 5 cruises out of Galveston, it doesn't matter what ship I'm on. I'm going to those 4 or 5 ports or 4 ports. So Nelly says oops, hold on. Nelly says the new terminal will also be used by NCL and I think Disney. That whoever's using that terminal, I think they'll be very happy. TJ, welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you being in here, TJ. Another party animal. I'll always try to get people in trouble. People, I gotta watch my videos because I got a video of me boarding the ship or coming back to board the ship, and I'm dancing and they're greeting us to come back. Was that live? I don't believe it was live. I don't think so. But I'm coming back and I'm dancing and going out. And you know how they come back and sing the songs and stuff, and everybody's moving and dancing and stuff, and I'm out there dancing and moving with them. But you can't see me because I got the camera. I'm holding the camera, but I am. But I'm yelling and screaming anyway. I have my issues, I guess. Yes, that was live. Oh boy. Well, how did it show up? It showed up as a partial. It showed up as another video. Did I cut it off and start it back up or something? Because it showed up and I'm looking. I'm like, what is this? Nelly, I love how. Oops. Hold on, I missed it. I love. Hold on, I'm missing it. There we go. I love how you use the drink packages well on the. I didn't have the drink package, but I did go to Paradise Beach with TJ and Cruise Nuts, Tracy, and Will G. And apparently they all know how to drink, and I don't. I don't want to talk about it. But no, I didn't have the drink package. Now, the scary thing is on this World America cruise I'm going on Saturday, I have the drink package. I even upped it to the premium package. When I got it, I think they had the easy package. Easy package was any drink up to $10. Beer, cheap liquor. I bought the premium package, and it's going to be the premium liquor. So yeah, this is going to be special. But Thursday, well, Sunday is going to be. I'm going to be watching football both days. We'll have to talk. I will have to talk. Linda says it was fun. That video is epic fun. No need to delete. Oh boy, the one I saw. I'm like, sober me yelling and screaming and dancing with the people coming back on the ship. I'm like, oh, this is not going to see the light of day. And now you're telling me I was live. Yeah. There are a lot of historical buildings and homes in Galveston. Galveston is a nice town. I mean, when I came out down before, people hanging out and just a lot of fun, interesting places right there on the waterfront. Tampa reminds me of that. Not that I'm going into Galveston history, but it sounds like the Spirit was supposed to come down there, but the Spirit is going to Tampa, and I like Spirit. I like Spirit class ship, so I might have to go down to Tampa. People, did I tell you the casino deals? Well, for regular people when you gamble a lot, you probably always have deals. But like for me, my new deals came out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of deals that I can get. I do want to do another transatlantic, trans-Pacific cruise, but I'll have to find out. Linda, you probably made it a highlight reel that they sometimes do with our lives. I've never noticed that before. This popped up as a video. I'm like, where? I didn't do this, and I don't remember. I thought I recorded it, but I didn't think I was live. Anyway, I did not know. You use the charter bus from the cruise ship. Linda, I'm Linda. Okay, that's what I'm about to get to, because this is my pro tip that I gave out yesterday. So MSC has a charter bus. So, and it was $25 from the port to Hobby, the airport closest to, and $31 to Houston Bush on the other side. Great price. The day before the cruise ended, I said, you know what? I'm gonna book that. I'll never beat that price. We're sold out. All my years of like cruising like that, I never heard the cruise line say, "Nah, can't take anybody else. I'm done. We're done." I've never had that problem, and this was one. So if you are going out of Galveston, book and going back to the airport right after the cruise, book early with your cruise ship, because there's not a lot as far as buying or Ubers. Again, I don't know if this like because it was new or what was going on here. Uber was trying to charge $100 to go to the airport one way. I can't, and I'm looking at prices, and I'm like, got to do it. I got to do it. If I had pre-booked it, it would have been about $95. But I said I didn't need to pre-book it. I whatever. I'll take my chances. Ubers are Ubers. There'll be 100 of them. Yeah, was I mistaken? Lyft was charging up to $250. So I was like, well, I'll sit here all day. I'm not paying those prices. I'm gonna sit here all day if I have to. And I sat there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, trying to get I'm sorry, the Uber drivers, they would not connect to me. They couldn't find a driver. So yeah, that was the only bad part of this cruise. Hold on, Nelly. Well, thank you. Here's a beer for you, sir. Well, thank you, Nelly. I appreciate it so much. Hold on. Someplace I got something in here for that. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try this one.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much, Nelly. It will be put to good use. Hold on. Cruz Bolero, welcome in. Hold on, it skipped on me on that one. It seemed like I skipped quite a bit. How far did I skip down? Okay, I'm there. There, highlights. Bill used a charter bus. That's where I was. Okay. Y'all were tore up at brother. I'm not doing that anymore. And yes, I'm still an introvert. You can't give an introvert like 10 gallons of tequila and expect them to go into their shell. Anyway, I can't blame anybody else. I can't blame anybody else on that one. I haven't even watched it. I'm gonna go back and watch it, because who knows? I may still need to delete it. Okay, that's a nice way of putting in Keisha. Let me catch up. Welcome, Banter with Bill. Right, Keisha. How is MSC on casino offers? They're good. I mean, I think they're good, but they tell you up front, 1,500 to 2,000 will get you like a discounted rate. 5,000 will get you a 3 to 5 day cruise. 10,000 will get you 7 days and beyond. So I mean, they tell you up front. The one weird thing about the casino was, no matter how much so if you entered on the cruise and you gambled and say you earned 5,000 points, they don't automatically give you like free drinks in the casino. Like I had a casino deal, so I had free drinks in the casino up to $10. So some cheap brandy in any that probably didn't help my hangover. But they don't like automatically like Carnival would do. Maybe Royal doesn't do it either, but if you hit Prime, you get it, but you need like 2,500 points or something to hit Prime. But no, I mean, people were saying like, no, I gambled, I had this many points, and they wouldn't do it, and I don't know why. But as far as the offers, they have decent offers, but you know up front what it is. Unlike, and this is what I love about Carnival, is that they'll give you. Just gotta check the time. Carnival will give you offers. I mean, if you didn't gamble much, they still send offers, And that's what I think most people love about Carnival, which is why I love Carnival. I mean, I joke around with Carnival and because I do like I like the newer ships with MSC better, and I like the vibe of the ship better. It's probably a little slower than Carnival. Carnival is a little more excitement, and the way they have the kids' water area like kind of separated, so a lot of times you don't even really see the kids. Bossy lady, welcome in on the Instagram side. So you don't really see the kid, or at least I didn't see that many kids. But the offers I think are pretty good. But I don't gamble a lot. I don't gamble a lot. The last Carnival cruise is probably the most I gambled probably ever on a cruise, and only had like 11,000, 12,000 points. Keisha says, make sure you like the live stream. Yeah, people, we got 25 in here. If you haven't hit the like button already, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. It's supposed to help with the algorithm. You know the spiel. You know the spiel. You would think they would have chartered another. Right, Nelly. Right. You would have thought that. I mean, I never heard of a cruise line running out. We'll go there and come back. I've never heard of that before. And that's why I'm not people. I don't know if you know this or not. I'm not much of a planner. I mean, I leave out tomorrow morning. My flight is at 8:30. I haven't even packed yet. I mean, I'm waiting. As soon as I get off here, probably grab me something to eat. As soon as I get off here, I got to start packing. Luckily for me, I washed my clothes, so the same clothes I had for the last cruise, I'm just gonna put back in my suitcase. But anyway, it's simple. To me, it's simple. My sundry bag is already packed, so I charge up my noise canceling headphones. I'm good to go. But no, I haven't packed. CNS Travel, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, Sherman. All right, lots of people like Saltwater Moms, a transport service in Houston. My problem was I was kind of like in between Houston and Galveston. That's where I stayed at. I stayed at Texas City. So I could not find a decent shuttle service. I didn't do any planning because when I go to these other ports, everything's right outside. I mean, you can negotiate. You hear this Uber driver, whatever you want is right outside. It was not that way this time. Maybe it will improve. Well, when I did the Jubilee, that was a nightmare. I had to walk because there was like an accident. They have like one main road. There was an accident there, so I had to walk. I had to walk away from the port to catch an Uber. Aaron says, "Did you like MSC? We thought the shop was beautiful, but the food thumbs down. Show's okay. The music wasn't consistent, but we believe the rooms." The music wasn't consistent, but we believe the room for improvement. I like it. I like MSC. Matter of fact, this particular cruise, which since we're talking about now, as far as like the ship, when we came on, I mean, there was just long lines of people. I mean, just welcome us on. Yeah, welcome in, welcome Texas. Yeehaw! They had the hats on and stuff like that. The music that they played a lot of country music, and that got away from the MSC that I knew, because all the other MSC ships that I knew, it was more of a contemporary music, jazzy feel to it. Party time, they play the music, but I'm talking about just like throughout the ship, a lot of the side acts they would have. They did maintain the jazz, like the jazz club, the Loft Cafe, which was my favorite hangout. They had like the jazz band, but even then, they had it cranked up. Well, it was a couple of things. Because there was like no other place to really hang out where it's quiet to talk, everybody would come down there and talk. So it got packed, which normally it was never like that. And it seemed like the band cranked up the music a little bit. But they just had country music, everything. So they're working on it. The food, I thought the food was decent. The food was decent. They had a night where they had some Texas brisket, which they're gonna need to work on it. But the one good thing, and I told the story last night, that the ship right here. Hold on. Try not to drop it. I was telling you guys last night as far as, whoop, and this is pretty heavy. I mean, this is pewter. It's pretty heavy. We got to meet some of the officers, the cruise director and the officers, thanks to Embarkation Nation, by the way. But they act like they really listened to what we had to say as far as the food quality, the music. I mean, they really were there. They stayed with it for, as I said, over half an hour, probably about 45 minutes, and taking questions. And it wasn't like, to me, it didn't feel like lip service. I think they actually do listen. They want us to like them. So I really do believe that they will try to make it better. But the food, the buffet was fine. At least when I got my food, it was at least warm. A couple of things were hot. I mean, I didn't have any problem like in the buffet area. The main dining room was a little slow, but it wasn't terrible. I thought it was pretty nice. Let's see. Everybody said hello. Sorry, Emily. Solo Crew. Yes, I was trying to think of that company, Saltwater Moms. I'm gonna look it up. My only problem is the icon, but I'm not spending $2,000 and $3,000 to get on the icon. I'm not doing it. If I'm going to do that, I'd spend a little bit more and get on the Star, another $1,000 more. But it's a brand new ship. Aaron says, we did World America, but we heard a lot of reviews about the Seascape. So how did you like World America, Aaron? That's what I'm going on. People who know me, people who follow my channel. This is the cruise. This is what I've been waiting for. 2 years, 2.5 years when I first heard about it. Excuse me. When I first saw the renderings of the ship. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a copy of royal ships. I understand that. But I told you I'm cheap. It's like the cheap version, because I'm going on this particular cruise, and I had Wi-Fi, solo cabin ocean view, Wi-Fi, drink package. I think that's it. $1,400. $1,400. I'm not getting on Star. I'm not getting on Icon. I'm not getting on anybody for that amount of money, unless I have some kind of casino deal. Yes, yes. What do you call that when you have two personalities, Two-Face or whatever? What was the Batman character? Anyway, yes. I on this side, Carnival, I love you. I love you. Keep on the deals. This one, boy, Carnival, you could do so much better. And yes, it is. Thank you for calling it out, Dark Theme. No, nope. Haven't packed yet. Haven't. But it's easy because I know exactly what I'm going to pack. Okay, Keisha, come on now. You're snitching on me, and we know what happens to snitches. Well, I did, but they're back. They're back up there. They're back up there. I couldn't be mean to Carnival. I couldn't be mean to Carnival like that. But it made for fun. It made a little drama. That's all I got to say. Speaking of headphones, anyone recommend a good pair of wireless? Of course, earbuds. I don't do earbuds. I do over the ear headphones. Once you go over the ear, well, depends on what you want them for. I want them mostly for on the airplane, and I have like the Sony WHX model. Don't ask me what the model number is. I love them. I absolutely love them. I mean, best pair I ever had. I had Bose before, and again, not cheap. $300-400, not cheap, but they really work well, and they work well with the phones now and Bluetooth. And you tap this, put your hand over this, that stops the noise, so they stops the noise canceling, so you can hear people talk. I love them. Dark Theme, you can go on replay. I wish I could tell you exactly where. But you go on the replay, Dark Theme. You can just speed through it when you see ships back there, and then speed to where you don't see ships, and then take it back 10 seconds. It was when I talking about this ship. We did World America. Ship is beautiful. Is that what? Okay, Veronica, what did you think about the food and the shows? Because I haven't heard too many bad things about World America. I have not. And even on this particular cruise, I know I'm running out of time, and I didn't talk a whole lot about this cruise, but I thought the shows were decent. Nothing right home about. It wasn't royal, but you got to remember, you're not paying royal prices either. You're not paying royal prices, so I can live with that. Just give me a good, like I said, a nice jazz club like they had. That's all I need. That's all I need. But I am curious. I have not really followed too much of World America online. I glanced through it. I did Scott did like a ship tour where he walked through the entire ship, but he's not sitting down and explaining everything. So I got a grasp of where things are, sort of, kind of. Did I? Skip that. Somebody was saying, did I do the late night buffet? I did not on this particular cruise. I've done it before. I've done the late night buffet before. To me, it's 10 times better than Carnival's, my opinion. But that's me. Yeah, everybody's not gonna like it. But I mean, like Carnival, to me, if Carnival got rid of their late night, I'm not gonna call it a buffet, the late night snacks or whatever, I don't think anybody. I wouldn't miss it. I wouldn't miss it at all. Oh, there it is, buffet. Boop. So yeah, Carol, yeah. Bill did it so fast that the boys did not see him knock off the models. I just did a swipe. I had to make space. I just swiped really fast. Just get them off. I get out of here. Cruising nuts. I love MSC. I do too. It's kind of a slower pace. They changed down here in Texas, but I understand. Texas is like one of the big markets. It's like an untapped resource because you're down there now. You got a lot of people because it seems like everybody I met on this cruise was from Texas, and I talked to people who cruised before, people who didn't cruise before, and they all loved the way the ship looked. I really didn't hear any complaints about food. One, the restaurants, how slow they were. Somebody complained, that it was pretty slow, but that was like the only complaint that I heard on the ship, and that was more like the main dining room. I went to the steakhouse. Steakhouse was fine, but they had a loaded baked potato. But the loaded baked potato, it didn't have all it had was like sour cream and chives. That was the loaded baked potato. Wait, where's the butter? Wait, where's the cheese? Wait, where's the bacon bits? Wait. They got it for you. But it was like, no, what? So, and another lady in the main dining room, they had a steak and lobster. It was whatever steak and lobster night. I got the steak. It was a fillet. They don't serve that strip loin that Carnival tries to pass off as steak. Sorry, Carnival. I don't know where that came from. They had a fillet, which was very good. She had a fillet and a lobster tail. I think it was a lobster tail, but lobster. And she said it was hard. It was overcooked. So they offered to replace it, but she said no. Cruise Below. Star was amazing. See, I mean, if I'm going to spend $2,000 or $3,000 for a cruise, I might as well spend another $1,000 and get an inside cabin on Star or something. Icon prices are a lot lower for when it comes. Yes, and I believe that. And when things go to the West Coast, they get cheaper. Matter of fact, I may get an offer from Royal for Icon out of Texas, because I got a lot of West Coast and Texas offers from Carnival, from Royal. Emily says, here's my thing with MSC. Very beautiful ships, but why $325 to book? Are you talking about like the down payment? No. I just booked a cruise with MSC, and not through a casino deal. I booked a cruise with MSC, and I paid $199, and I have to pay like double. I have to pay for like 2 people. So I paid $199, $200. So if you're talking about the down payment, the $325, I don't know. Emily says NCL charges $250. Carnival is $200. I'm going solo, but Carnival does $100 a person. You know, NCL is $120 from what you're saying, $125. But MSC, I don't know. I can't answer that. But because I just literally the other day, I booked, and I don't know. Hold on, where's Scott? Scott, Devil Advocate. Who? I have over the ear as well. I will look at Sony. I swear by the Sony headphones. Deposit. I paid $200 for 2 solo. Yeah, yes, I paid solo. And I paid 2, but it's $100 a person. But I have to pay for 2. Shows are okay. Shows are okay. Food was okay. It's nothing to brag home about. Sometimes the food was better, sometimes it was better. Really? Well, hopefully it's been what, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, or whatever. Hopefully they've gotten better. Travel with Josie Ann. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here, Josie Ann. Yeah, I don't know. As far as I know, it's always been like $100 with MSC, so I don't know why it would be $325. I don't know. Everybody saying hello. Oops, trying to get down here. Okay, I'm down to the bottom. Sweet. Aaron on the Instagram side says, I agree with MSC has great rates as far as the pros and cons. We need more time after your show. Like we will. When will you be on World America? November 22nd. I'm gonna be there a couple of days. What's the day? Thursday, Saturday. I'm gonna be on there. Did I think I got the drink package? Anyway, I'm gonna be on there, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. I can't wait. So be on the lookout, and I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up because, well, I do have to pack. And I don't want to forget anything because I've forgotten, like I always take my laptop with me. And there's been a time or two that I've left my charger behind. So, but luckily now the technology is great. Now I have this Mac. All I need is a C2C connector, and I can charge. So unlike what I had before, Tracy, have a great trial. Thank you. Appreciate that, Tracy. Keep Mike out of trouble, please. And tell him I'm still suing him for releasing that I don't know, belly flop thing or whatever, cannonball thing that he released. You're gonna hear from he's gonna hear from my attorneys. No, he's not. People seem to enjoy it. And we're here to entertain. You know, that's what we do for a living. We're content creators. We come here to entertain. So, with that being said, people hit the like button on the way out the door. But I am going to get ready to get out of here. It's my final thoughts on. I told you like my negatives, and so everything else is pretty good. I did not do the Robotron. I don't remember seeing TJ put up any videos about doing a Robotron. I don't remember Embarkation Nation putting up anything about doing a Robotron because they promised me, oh, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Bill, you got to do it with us. I didn't see them put up a video. I don't think they did it. I think they chickened out. They got up there and they're like, oh, I can't do that. I haven't seen them walk across the glass floor, the bridge of size. I haven't seen any of that. Aaron, I can tell you right now, Aaron, I'm not doing that. What is cliffhanger? I'm not. I don't plan on doing that. I don't think my little heart could take it. But maybe you never know. Give me a couple of chocolate martinis in me, shots of tequila. Apparently, I just do anything. Anywho, everybody, hold on. It's past 8. It's 8:06. Pretty good timing. I don't know if anybody's on live right now, so I'm not going to try, redirect you to anything like that. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Turn your notifications on. Subscribe to the channel first of all, but keep your notifications on. And over this weekend, you're going to catch me on. Veronica, you did this cliffhanger? Look at the brave people. Aaron, did you do it? If Veronica could do it, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to play like I was going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Subscribe and hit that notification bell and hit all. And when I go live, I also go live on TikTok from time to time. A lot of times I go on TikTok at night, like when I'm at one of the parties, like the white party and all that. I'll probably go live on TikTok. Yes, but somebody was scared. Well, that would be me. Keisha, you are welcome for the beard views. Anyway, everybody, as Keisha says, stay blessed and have a blessed night, everyone. Aaron was afraid. I knew it. It's not just me, but he got forced into it by his wife. So, anywho. Thank you guys. I think I told you my negatives. Everything else about the ship, I think you'll appreciate it. Scott, 9 p.m. tonight. Scott, are you going live 9 p.m. tonight? Thursday. Emily, I go live usually late night. It's probably 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Whenever they do the late night shows, like the white party, the 80s party, or things like that, I try to do that then. Scott is going Thursday at 9 o'clock. No, I'm not doing 2 hours tonight. He's going on, but watch it. You got to watch it. He never. I don't think he ever replied, or if he did, I didn't see it. But I think there's going to be something special tonight. So make sure you tune into Thursday. It's gonna be a special one. It's a show that you guys have been calling for forever. But with that being said, everybody's hit the like button. I see. I'm gonna get out of here. So people, Scott said, look at that. Even Scott is coming out very special. Very special. So make sure you tune in. And how many times? And he says, remember this word, people. Finesse. Yeah, hopefully I'm saying that right, Scott. Finesse, because that's going to be your key when you tune in tonight. But you got to tune in. I can't tell you anything about it. You have to tune in. Tune in tonight at 9 o'clock for Controversial Cruising Thursday, and remember that name, Finesse. You'll be pleasantly surprised. It'll be worth your trip there. So hold on, look at this. Oh, Keisha, look at Keisha dropping the link for Thursday night. Thank you, Keisha. It's worth. Wait. Did he say that name is worth money? My goodness. Tune in tonight, people. Money's on the floor. Money. How does it go? Money on the floor. Anyway, money's on the floor. Make sure you get in there and tune in there. That word is worth dollars. Finesse. I'm sure it's a play on words, but I'm not going to even talk about because I don't want to confuse you. But finesse. Make sure you go down there and watch it. So good night, Linda. Good night to you. Good night to everybody in here. 9 o'clock tonight. See you there. Maybe Captain Billy J is on vacation, so other people have a chance to win. So we'll see you tonight, people. Make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey. And I will see you. I'll probably go live on Saturday, live from MSC World America. Give you my first impression. I know I'm gonna love it. It's one of my favorite ships. I think Will G said it was his favorite ship. So everybody seems to love that ship, and I can't. Saturday. I don't know what time. See you then. Keisha, go pack, Bill. I am. I got the luggages out here, bad will and all. I got it. Stay strong and embrace the journey, people. I am out of here. Thanks for tuning in.
Bum, bum, bum.